Hi guys, I have the cutest book for you today called The Secret Life of Squirrels. And I love this book because I love the pictures in it because it is pictures of real squirrels in there. It's adorable. Now this book actually has 7 vocabulary words that I'm going to go over with you. And I actually posted them all in the book on little tiny pieces of paper, so that I can pull them out as we go and we can review them at the end. All right, so this is called The Secret Life of Squirrels by Nancy Rose. Mr. Peanuts. Most squirrels spend their days gathering nuts and climbing trees. Not Mr. Peanuts. He is a rather unusual squirrel. So the word is gathering. Look what he says. They spend their days gathering nuts. What does it mean to gather? To gather means to bring together from different places. So he goes and gets some nuts from over here and some nuts from over here and some nuts from over here, and he brings them back to his house. Mr. Peanuts enjoys activities such as cooking on his tiny grill. His hot dogs are delicious. Mr. Peanuts plays the piano beautifully. His favorite piece is Moonlight Sonata. Most squirrels would find that piece quite difficult to play. But then again, most squirrels don't play the piano. Difficult. Most squirrels would find it difficult. Difficult means hard to do. I would think it was pretty hard to play the piano even if I wasn't a squirrel. Mr. Peanuts likes to read. His favorite books are A Tale of Two Cities and Good Night Nut. He especially likes to read aloud. You may have heard him chattering in your backyard. Look how cute. Chattering. What is chatter? We do it in class. Kids love to chatter. Chatter is talking a lot and talking fast. So a lot of times squirrels make a lot of noises and they call it chatter. Mr. Peanuts has a busy and mostly happy life, but once in a while, he feels lonely. Being a clever squirrel, Mr. Peanuts has an idea. He sits down and writes a letter using his very best penmanship. Dear Cousin Squirrel, please come for a visit. I promise you will have an excellent time. Sincerely, Mr. Peanuts. The word clever means smart. All of you are very clever. He mails the letter the very next day. Then he waits and waits and waits some more. He checks his mailbox every day, hoping for a reply. One day he finds a letter waiting for him. It reads, Dear Mr. Peanuts, my favorite cuz, thanks for the letter. It's been too long. Can't wait to see what you're up to these days. I'll be there soon. Cheers, Cousin Squirrel. Mr. Peanuts smiles as he reads the tiny letter over and over. Then he gets right to work. He wants to make sure everything is perfect for his cousin's visit. Mr. Peanuts dusts and cleans. He even vacuums under the rug. He does the laundry, chattering to himself as he works. He is the tidiest squirrel around, and certainly the only one with a washer and dryer. Tidiest? If something is tidy, it means it's neat and clean. Is your room tidy at home? Mr. Peanuts makes up his cousin's bed just so, with the sheets tucked in tight. He wants him to have a great night's sleep. He bakes his most delicious hazelnut chocolate cake. He tastes the batter, just to be sure it's sweet enough. Mr. Peanuts takes a bath with his rubber ducky. A squirrel can never be too clean. He even brushes his whiskers. Just look at that handsome squirrel in the mirror. Finally, Cousin Squirrel arrives. He is just in time for breakfast. Mr. Peanuts and Cousin Squirrel both love pancakes. Later, the two squirrels go for a wagon ride. Mr. Peanuts soon learns that two squirrels travel faster than one. Mr. Peanuts teaches Cousin Squirrel how to play chess. Cousin Squirrel learns quickly. It's more fun to play chess with a friend, thinks Mr. Peanuts, even if you don't always win. It's a beautiful day, so they pack a picnic. Cousin Squirrel makes his peanut butter sandwiches with an extra layer of crunchy peanuts. Mr. Peanuts has never thought to try that. It tastes scrumptious. If something is scrumptious, it is tasty and delicious. That night, they build a campfire and scare each other with ghost stories, including the old haunted tree and the one-eyed owl. You can't tell yourself a ghost story, thinks Mr. Peanuts. You need a friend. The next day, they go out for ice cream. Mr. Peanuts has his usual scoop of peanut brittle. Cousin Squirrel tries the flavor of the month, buttery salted pecan. Mr. Peanuts and Cousin Squirrel are two rather unusual squirrels who have a wonderful time together. Unusual means strange, not common. Having a friend makes everything twice as fun. The end. Wasn't that cute? I love the pictures. So there were a lot of vocabulary words in that book. Here's the back. Look, there's on his bed. And I want to go over them really quickly, okay? So I'm going to say them, and then I want you to say them. To gather is to bring together. Good. Me, then you. Difficult is hard to do. Chatter is to talk a lot. Clever is smart. Tidy is neat and clean. Scrumptious is tasty and delicious. And finally, unusual is strange. Good job. That was a lot of vocabulary words. Look at all of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 words, new words that you learned. And I will have some activities for you guys to do with these words that you can choose from. Like 1 or 2 would be good. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.